Guy Ritchie, man. Trust me, you will know if you're watching a Guy Ritchie movie. This has to be one of those perfect examples. Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, directed by Guy Ritchie. It stars Jason Statham, Aubrey Plaza, and Hugh Grant. In here, a globe-trotting secret agent is assigned to stop a terrorist who's going to make a deal with a billionaire for a highly technological weapon involving a large money scheme. However, when the spy manages to get a hold of some of Hollywood's greatest talent to assist him on the mission, it looks like there may be a chance for even greater adventure. Operation Fortune is by far one of my most anticipated movies. I'm not a massive Guy Ritchie fan, but if this man puts something out, I'm always down to see it because he has a unique style to him that make his films very personal. They don't feel like they're generically cranked out. They feel like it's his unique vision, and because of that reason, I love sitting down and seeing what he has planned, and what he can accomplish on screen, behind the camera, and getting out of the actors. And this movie is no disappointment to me. I think that this movie is, again, a lot of fun. If you've seen Guy Ritchie movies before, you know he's not making Scorsese. He's essentially making a good time. He's making something that is attainable for the audience, something that is going to be just pure popcorn fun at the theater and you can see and enjoy. I mean, this movie is just that. The plot itself is so ridiculous and over the top, but that's what makes it. And furthermore, also makes it is these Guy Ritchie characters. These characters are once again just that way, where they have that banter, they have a great amount of chemistry mixed with jokes and a little bit of realisticness to them. They're just grounded enough but still fantastical enough to walk that fine line but still be more on the edge of these big characters with ridiculous amounts of talents. And Jason Statham in here returns to form beautifully. He is fantastic in these scenes, whether he be kicking ass or if he's just sitting around looking like Jason Statham, squinting through his eyes and talking in a deep voice. He sells everything in this movie perfectly. Someone else is near Cary Elwes, and I was really shocked to see him. He's made a bit of a comeback recently. He was kind of off the radar for a while, but seeing him back in here was really exciting. I was like, wow. And he's going to be in Mission Impossible 7 this year, so I guess he's got a whole thing going on with spies. But everyone in here does a really good job with what they're working with. I love them a lot. They're characters that have different beats, but they all don't feel like niches. They feel like they have a specific things that they can do. And this also reminded me of classic Hollywood films in the 60s and 50s, you know, where you'd have these kind of exaggerated, elaborate, you know, plots. Also, this movie looks absolutely gorgeous to look at. The action sequences are great. The set design, the costumes, the lighting, you name it. Pick any part of this movie, it's going to look amazing, backed up by the soundtrack in here, which is just a banger. It's a lot of fun. I do have negatives for the movie, though. This movie's a little long, honestly. I think this movie could have benefited from a much shorter runtime. It goes a little bit over, and you begin to feel it, I'd say, about midway in the second act. He tells it being stretched maybe just a little bit too far, and that was kind of making me like, Okay, also something, yes, I'm aware, again, like I said, it's a Guy Ritchie movie, but at times it went a little too over the top. And when it did, it wasn't working as much anymore. It worked better when it was kind of backed up a little bit. And I think that they could have done a little bit better job with the villain. He's just essentially a mustache-twirling villain, and I kind of wanted a little bit more. But again, I'm not expecting Shakespeare. This is just a fun movie. So, you know, I'm not grading it as anything more than that. Overall, though, I had a fantastic time with this movie. It was really great. There's some solid action sequences in here, some really great scenes involving them trying to get in there, and it's just a great concept of Hollywood teaming up with espionage. It's a fantastical film with a great premise, a lot of fun in it, and I would say go check out. I'm going to give Operation Fortune a 7 out of 10. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all next time.